Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck getting back together? What? Listen, that's not going to happen anytime soon. Jennifer Garner, she had her time and her place with Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck, I don't think is a horrible person. I think his disease of alcoholism has bit him in his butt one too many times. And I do believe that he knows what poison is in that whole entire disease. He needs to quit. And I believe that he's going through a moment of that right now. And I also believe that Jennifer Garner has a heart of gold. And what she's doing is she's forgiving him. It's the father of her children. They had a lot of years together. They had some good years and they also had some challenging years. But I believe that the challenging years were not due to their lack of love. I believe that the challenging years were due to his addictions, and he got to a point where he had no longer any control over them. And when she dusted him off and told him, okay, you know what, it's best that we call it a day now because we've been trying so hard to get you back on track, and I am not going to live this lifestyle with you like this. She doesn't need to live in hell on earth. And when you're living with somebody with addictions that just refuses to get cleaned or continues to go through relapse, it really takes a toll on you. Maybe there were nights where he didn't return home because he was too drunk, so he got himself a hotel room maybe. I'm just saying maybe. Maybe there were nights where he stayed at home and got drunk and just ended up falling asleep on the couch and not holding her at night, not being able to make love to her. Maybe there were times where he was moody and uncontrollable, and she just got to a point where she was like, Ben, I can't do this with you any longer. I love you for who you are, but when you have that monkey on your back, that addiction, that monkey changes who you are. And that man who I love, I can't get to because I can't get past that monkey. And she left him. But I do believe that the two of them had a deep and great amount of love. Now, when she dusted him off, of course, Jennifer Lopez was there to pretty much pick him up off the curb. Jennifer Lopez, I mean, God bless the woman, but I don't think she is the best choice for somebody that is trying to clean themselves up. I think there's something about her that we're going to find out more about in the future. And I am not trying to put negative energy on Jennifer Lopez at all. I just believe that there's been a lot in her past from the Diddy days and a lot of her own partying and a lot of her own substance uses. I won't say abuses, but uses that we may not even know about. You know, maybe they got to drinking. Maybe she allowed Ben to do a lot more of his lifestyle than what the other Jennifer, the first wife, would have done. You know, I don't think Jennifer Garner would ever allow him to continue his lifestyle as a user because she's into wholesome living. I watch some of her Instagrams and I'm like, wow, this is beautiful. She meditates. She wants to, she loves to just take care of her children. She loves being in the kitchen. There's just something so authentically wholesome about Jennifer Garner. And then when I look at Jennifer Lopez, I think, she reminds me of a lot of the women that I grew up with in the hood. I'm from the hood myself. And you know what? I tend to lean to the more wholesome side, but I am not perfect either. I like to go out and I like to go out to bars and have a good time for happy hour here in the Dominican Republic and go watch some live bands and get on the dance floor and dance the night away. I love to have fun in my life as well. However, my heart leans more to the wholesome side of God. And then I get to a point where I'm like, oh, I went out last night. I don't need to go out tonight. I have a good balance. Now, I don't think that Ben Affleck had that balance. I think he was the type of person that just struggles with drinking from home. It's not a social situation for him. And I believe that Jennifer Lopez fed into that somehow, some way. Now, I don't know. I'm not their friend. I don't live with them. I don't have inside information. I'm just reading it from a soul coach's point of view, where I'm like, that smells a little bit over there. I could see that they're always arguing, always fighting. I could see that he was going down, Ben was going down a slope while he was with Jennifer Lopez, and you could see it in the media. And he was taking a hit for it because she's walking and she knows how to hide her dirt. She's been hiding dirt ever since the Diddy days. You know, they thought that she had the pow pow, you know, when Shine got accused, and Shine had to go to jail, and Diddy said that Shine did it. Now it's coming out now in the news, and we may hear more about it, but everyone is saying for so many years now that Jennifer was the one who had the pow pow. She handed it to Diddy, and Diddy did the pow pow, and Shine took the blame for it, and that was it. So those are some secrets that will always come out, and those are like, skeletons in a closet, and those don't always get buried. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you right now, there are some things about Jennifer Lopez that I think are really dark, and I think that when it comes to Jennifer Garner, they're really light. And I think when Ben got with Jennifer Lopez, he was probably swept away. And he was like, you know what? This is not so bad as I thought it would be. They were going out, they were having fun, and the public all the time, she really likes that. She's a Leo sign, so she likes to present herself to the world, but she knows how to present her best self possible. Ben Affleck, not always. Because he's such a real human being that when those demons get at him, he really tries to, be alone in his own energy. He knows that he's going through a moment, and he gets kind of dark himself, and you can see it in his eyes that he's miserable, and he wears it all over his face. But when Ben is happy and he's at his happiest, you can see that as well. And it's when he's with Jennifer Garner that he feels like there's some type of love, some type of wholesomeness, some type of honesty, some type of realness, where he is living a cleaner lifestyle because she is a cleaner type of woman. And I know this sounds like I'm slamming J-Lo, and that's not what I'm trying to come through at, and that's not what I'm trying to do at all. What I'm trying to say is the two women come from two different worlds. And Jennifer Garner, she has taken her acting career to a level of awesomeness, A-lister. She's done some really good roles, and she's a really good mom, a really good wife, just a really good woman overall. I could never see her getting caught up in a Diddy situation where she's holding a tool and getting blamed for all of this. I couldn't even see her going to one of the mansion parties. You know what I mean? So there's something different about her. And so I do believe that she's opening her heart right now for Ben Affleck. I do believe that there's something in their situation right now where she's like, you know what? I will help you. You are the child. You are the father of my children. Of course we can, get along and have a great time. But then, of course, there is that point where she was married to him. She had children with him. And when he was clean is when she loved him the most. When he wasn't clean is when she let him go. Did that love ever really die? I really hope she doesn't take him back. He's not a horrible person, but he is battling a disease that he really needs to get rid of. And it's so darn difficult to get rid of that. And when you drink to the amount that he drinks because he can, it may be even more difficult than what any of us even notice, because any one of us have even experienced. He doesn't have to hold down a job, He can wake up drinking all he wants. And then when he's ready to do another movie, all he has to do is just quit drinking for a while and, do the movie and then start drinking again. We never know what demons somebody else is fighting. But I will say this, Jennifer Garner, keep your head on strong. Ben Affleck you already know the devil that lies there. Don't try to put yourself back in hell, girl. You already know what that's like. You never know what that man's going to be like. He's very unpredictable. And with a poison like alcoholism, he can't even drink a drop. And he may have convinced you sometimes, oh yeah, I can drink a drop. Oh yeah, I can do this, I can do that, or hide it from you. That is a relationship built on lies. It's like a soup sandwich. It's very soft and you can't pick it up to enjoy it. So girl, I wish you the best in your relationship with John. I wish you the best with your children and your Instagram and all the movies that you still have to make in the future. And I really wish you deep love and blessings. Be friends with Ben Affleck, but be very careful as well. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Sister Cerise, guys. Huge hugs, loads of love, big blesses. Please do me 2 favors. 1, after you subscribe, hit that like button. It lets YouTube know that you enjoyed my video, and it lets me know that you enjoyed sharing time with me as well. Second favor, biggest favor, please be good to yourself out there and make today count. No days are promised to us. So it's really important for you to take this day and make the best of it. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.